Okay, we are doing the Numerology and Astrology for the 16th of June, 2022. Okay, if we do all the numerology, you get the number 19. And if you add the 1 and the 9 together, you get the number 10. The number 10 is the number of the radiant body. It's about power, stepping up, stepping in, stepping forward, being an entrepreneur, taking charge, taking responsibility. And so it's a power day. But sometimes the pursuit of power can make a person unbending, rigid, and assume that the answers one has are the only answers. Notice if you are being selfish and unbending. Notice if you are paying attention to others, because today it is important to not just pay attention to yourself. When there is too much ego and the need to be right at all costs, that can put others in compromised positions. While all of us can have moments when we are being demanding and determined, the process of life is to learn to move with the flows of energy rather than constantly push against them. When we understand the nature of life and work with the natural order, we can gently shift the negative flows into something more constructive and positive. So many want to climb the ladder of success to have wealth and power, but what is more dynamically essential is to feel as if one knows the deeper places of personal power. When we know who we are, we know our gifts, talents, and purpose. When the symbols of status are less important, that is kind of a good thing. Learning to give those gifts becomes part of this life's mission, and when we give them from our heart rather than for others to notice, we reclaim a type of beauty and innocence that keeps us young and filled with hope and wonder. The astrology today. The moon in Capricorn keeps us on track to get those things handled. Always a great pattern to constructively work with. But early this evening, the moon goes into the progressive and inspired place of Aquarius. Saturn will trine the sun at the beginning of the day and then later will square to Neptune. Saturn makes us take responsibility for the goals currently in front of us. Our sense of duty is very high, and we recognize the pieces we need to do to get those places that can inspire others. Some things might feel disrupted or disorganized. Welcome to the club. This can lead to feeling confused and overwhelmed and exhausted, but with a little imagination, those things that seem too big to handle can be whittled down to size that works. There is a feeling that if we want to do something that can motivate our spiritual side even better, we need a nudge because the external world is not living up to our ideals at the moment. Sometimes going somewhere, taking a trip, getting into nature, seeing friends and family is just what we need to allow that spontaneous authenticity, humor, and joy to come back out. We like ourselves better when we are laughing and connecting on those deeper and more organic levels. The North Node and Venus align, making us want to go deeper and get closer to those things that really matter to us. We want to work within a more cooperative environment. We are deeply tired from all the conflict and arguing in the world. Time to be with those that make us smile. Thanks, everyone.